we ought to go back a step. And there's many bright minds in here, but I spot one in particular, Tim Price at the back. So Tim, would you like to answer that question, what is money?
Two answers. It is a unit of account, a medium of exchange, and a store of value. And on a more qualitative level, it's something that is independent, scarce, and permanent.
Thank you very much, very eloquent. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do any of you here would like to have a go at what is money? It's a very complex subject, by the way. Gentlemen over here, please. I use a microphone. Coming. What is money?
So, if you're talking about currency, it's a belief system. If you're talking about money, then it has to have a store of value. But it also has to be divisible, fungible, and transportable, and probably credible. And I think the only real money is gold. But I'm very interested by Bitcoin.
Good. Does anyone else like to answer that question? What is money? Gentleman over here.
The other kind of blindingly obvious thing is a massive method of social control.
Very good. Well, here are my answers. It's a social technology, a cliche, you've heard it many times. It came from the book from Felix Martin on the subject of money, an excellent book it was too. He, by the way, when you refer to gold and the idea that money is tangible in some way, when we go back through history and we dig a hole in the ground and we find it full of coins, there is an assumption that the monetary system at that time was a bunch of coins. What didn't bury and survive so well was the yield curve that sat on top of those coins, an active system of credit that continued and was abundant. So all that's left of the coins, we have to use our imagination and recognize there was much more going on than just that physical money itself. A promise to pay, there's a sort of monopoly concept as well on taxation, and so in this country you have to pay your taxes in pound sterling, and that's a real incentive, by the way, to transact in everyday life in that manner. I don't believe money is an asset. The gentleman said there's real money and there's money, or fiat money, or whatever you call it, but it's not an asset. It's something you have temporarily whilst you're doing something useful. The last thing we should all be doing, none of us do this, we're investors, that's why we're here. No one wants to have a big pile of cash because you know that it loses money year on year. There's nothing wrong with that, that's not a criticism about cash, but the whole point is it's a short-term investment, not a long-term one. And of course, we've already heard from the audience, this system is very important that there's confidence. And when we lose confidence, that's when we have hyperinflation, of which there have been many examples. We know that we know to have zero confidence in any monetary system over the next 100 years because of inflation. Life can still thrive and people can do well and all the rest of it, but we know that money's going down. It's only in the short term that it's stable. So, the rise of Bitcoin.